Alright everyone, we just spotted another buck for Matt, and it just pinned us, me and Brandon, when we were watching him. I guess we weren't in the best hiding spot, but Matt is on his way over there to peek over this hilltop, this cliff, and try and smoke him. So we'll see what happens. Deer's in a pretty good spot, so. So Matt's buck, just when he got all the way over there, probably a 1.5 mile walk, just got out of his bed and walked off into the timber, and we don't see him. So he's still over here, or Matt's still over there, and me and Brandon are over here still. Brandon went down this hillside to see if he can get a better vantage into the timber to see, but I don't know, it's not looking too good. Right when he got over there, thing got up and just kind of moseyed on out of his bed. We don't really know why, but we'll see. We're gonna sit out here a little longer and glass this piece of timber and see if we can find him. Well, folks, we're wrapping up the day by some clean teeth.
I'm concentrating.
Yeah. He almost stepped on a snake. He's a little PTSD'd right now.
I hope there's one in his tent.
We're a little disappointed. Matt got really close, but something happened. Deer busted out or whatever. Happens.
Yeah, another 5-yarder.
Another 5-yarder. And we saw 2 other guys today. But put in a long day. We'll see what tomorrow brings. It's my turn to shoot now, so. Alright, just got back to camp, and the guy said they have to tell me something. And they want me to film it.
So you didn't see any of those deer right when we left? Like, the time you were here, like, after we left, you didn't, there was a doe out there. Did you see her?
No.
Okay, so there was a doe, probably in like, the middle of the drainages. We glassed her. We think it was the 3 that got spooked this morning by that coyote, when they all ran this way. So she went into one of those drainages, and we like monkeyed around for like an hour looking for her because there was a small 4-point with her.
Yeah.
So after we wasted all that time doing that, they weren't there. Went through a couple other drainages, and then we were remember that pump house? It was like
Yeah.
a snake was in it.
Yeah.
We went right past that, and we're like, so that drainage is running north and south.
Yeah.
So that wind it's hitting it pretty good at the angle we're coming, but it's kind of sliding it, and we're walking pretty fast.
Yeah, we're really trying to get to another drainage. We didn't even know this is like a grassy little nothing.
Yeah.
That we were coming through.
And I slow down right when we get to the edge, like the last possible second, and there's just fucking 4 racks sitting there.
No.
Yeah. There's 4 racks sitting there, so we both hit the deck. And
25 yards.
yeah, so we got a range on him, and he looks at us. But
Just the rack. All you see is the rack.
Yeah.
He's behind.
You couldn't see his face?
They're all behind grass.
Yeah.
And the wind is just skirting them.
I don't know how. I swear I saw his eyeball the first time.
Yeah.
We were close.
Alright, did you shoot him or not?
No.
No?
We didn't get a shot. But so we.
I
hit
was
the
waiting
deck.
for that.
Matt ranged them, and like the wind's coming, it's howling, so we can, they don't hear us, and we both take off our packs, we knock arrows.
Yeah, we're trying to wait for the wind to pick up because
Yeah.
the way they're actually bedded with the wind going over their backs for the side of the drainage they were laying on. So we were going to try to wait for the wind to get heavy so we didn't make any noise. We were going to back out 10 yards, go down. He was going to pop over 5 yards behind them. They're all looking the other direction.
Yeah.
So that was our plan. And just one gust. We needed one more good gust, and yeah.
It was like skirting right behind their ears, probably.
Yeah.
Like right on the embankment. And then finally it stopped. I'm like, oh fuck. So I'm like sitting there like this, ready to draw. And then I don't know if it was that first big one that caught a whiff of something or whatever, but he turned, I drew, and then he took off. He didn't see me draw, but
They just, all 4 of them, up,
They,
gone.
like- bang, gone.
2 5x5s, 2 3x3s.
Yeah.
The big ones?
Yeah.
There was 2. I think they're different ones. They're big though.
Yeah. They were big.
They ran off and they ran off to like 500 or 600 yards, stopped, walked, and they wound up
Yeah.
walking.
Yeah.
They're all up on this hillside.
They fucking
Are they?
right under us.
Yeah. So we sit there, we watched them for what 10 minutes,
Yeah.
had some water, watched them come up on the hill, and then we're like, all right, we're going down to the water still to get water. So we're like, all right, might as well keep going. And we remembered we jumped those 2 bucks the other day.
Yeah.
So we figured we'd go down there, we'd skirt that one. So we walk, another 100 yards. We just, walk through the little gully they were in, up over a knob, 100 yards, and we just go drop in the second one. And he drops in front, he puts his hand back, I drop behind him, another set of antlers in the next drainage over. Literally, same exact setup, except for this time we literally both dropped. I think you just got an arrow knocked.
Yeah.
And
I went to take my pack off.
yeah, I think that one.
I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
That one might have just. The wind was kind of dying as we got to it. He might have just heard us a little bit. Because the second we dropped, you could see his rack doing like right, left.
Yeah.
And we weren't sitting down for 5 seconds, and him and 2 other bucks both jumped up.
Ah.
They all ran up here too.
I could have got a frontal on him.
Yeah,
if
we had a shot.
I didn't try to take my pack off.
Yeah, they
I
stopped
got
for us at 167 yards. We were gonna try to let it go.
That would have been a poke.
But yeah, so $7 and 2 drainages within 100 yards of each other.
Dude.
And then we went around.
How close was that second one where you tried to ditch your pack?
27 yards.
Why'd you even bother trying to ditch it? You thought you had the time,
I thought
right?
I would be able to back up and come over top of it.
Yeah, it was like the
'Cause I
same,
had no
it was like the
angle.
identical situation, but we didn't have time to.
I had
do
no
it. We
angle.
literally just sat back, and I think he might have heard us coming over to his back basically.
But,
Then we climbed the mountain and found a shed.
Sweet.
yeah, so we found this. We went around to that huge rock face out front.
Yeah.
It leads to the western side of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went up there.
Went around it and came up that side, and there's just this huge washout coming off the cliff. We're like, let's climb that, just for the fuck of it. And so we climb. We're about a quarter of the way up. I look up, and there's a shed just sitting on a rock.
Right on top of a rock.
I'll show you the
What?
picture.
Right in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Must
So-
have washed down.
Yeah,
That's
it
a
got
pretty nice shed, too.
Washed off the plateau.
Yeah, the bucks you saw today are way bigger than that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet.
This is a scrub.
They're big old.
I found a crazy scrape, too.
Really?
Yeah, I was looking to find some velvet for you, Matt, but I couldn't.
Could've
Like, this
Scrape
little
or
sapling was shredded, dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not a bad hike.
No.
Feet hurt a little bit.
Alright folks, it's Tuesday night, and we are set up on this hillside glassing from west to east, and there is we're kind of in between a valley here, and we're hoping to catch some deer going out to, I guess, the prairies here, some hayfields or whatever, water. We're hoping to catch them coming out of their bedding through this drainage, all these drainage ditches and stuff. So Brandon's shooting up tonight again. It's his turn again, so stick with us. We'll see what the evening brings. Brandon and Matt snuck down off the hill, and they're gonna walk up and put a stalk on either that bedded, little 4, or there's a freaking pig down in there, a giant. And I think there's a total of 4 or 5, and I just watched a doe walk down in there. So I'm trying to just film the shot because I don't want my camera battery to die, so I'm turning the camera off, and I'm looking through my knockers down there, so I'm gonna try and get it on film, fingers crossed. Hopefully they get in nice and close. We've had a lot of close encounters, but we just haven't been able to get the deal sealed, so maybe tonight's the night. Wish us luck. Alright everybody, I don't really know what happened yet, but I saw those 3 bucks run to the next county. So I don't know what's going on. I know that there was 4, there was a smaller buck, and after I seen all these ones run away, I watched the Brandon and Matt walk across that little opening where that one smaller one was bedded that I have on footage. And I mean, they know better if they bust out that they're gone, so maybe there is a chance he shot the smaller one, but I just really don't know. I don't know what's going on, and it's starting to get dark, so I'm just gonna hang out here and see what happens. But fingers crossed, we'll see what happens. So, alright folks, so this morning, the 3, me, Brandon, and Matt, we split up to cover more ground, different parts of this unit here. And so what happened last night was Matt and Brandon snuck in on these 4 mule deer. There were 3 pretty big bucks, and one of those 3 was like a giant. I think I got some of them on footage, but Brandon crept into, I think he said 57 yards, and he had a little window to shoot. Snuck an arrow through, thought he drilled them, wasn't really sure what was going on. The bucks had no idea they were there. Wind was perfect, they did everything right, but he just, something happened. He didn't shoot good, or I don't know. We don't really know, but he didn't hit it. So, a little heartbreaking, but, we got a couple more days left to get it done, so it was just cool to see them, get that close to a mature mule deer like that. So